Everyone. I wanted to give you an overview as far as what we're going to be doing in the weeks ahead. So, of course, today for October 31st, the summary of sources is due for your consumer report. So, you just need to have four sources to submit to me via a memorandum, and that's what I just wanted you to practice doing that, and also describe what they had to say about the different brands that you are looking at, one, compared to the other. So, for example, I've always had Garmin Nuvi GPSs. I know most people today just use their cell phone, but I like having a GPS. But I've looked at Magellan and I've looked at some other brands, but I just find the Garmin brand has more landmarks on it. It's much more intuitive to use, and you can buy them just about anywhere. With Magellan, they're pretty good as well, but like I said, I've only used this one brand. I know there's another brand, but I'm not familiar with it. But what I'm just saying is, as you do your research, you'll be able to do sort of the pros and cons, with your products to see which ones are better or worse. Now, for Friday, November the 7th, you do need to submit a resume and, also do a portfolio. You have to go into www.collegecentral.com/WCCC. When you log in the first time, you can actually put in your access ID number, and then they'll tell you to put in a password. But if that doesn't work, then you can click forgot your password, then you can create a new password. If you have any problems, the career services number is in the announcements page, so you can take a look at that. Also, too, in the assignments section, there is a booklet called Getting Started 2012. And starting on about pages 18 or 20 of that, there's sample resumes, and look through those. And if you see one that you think, well, this one looks pretty good, and you can modify it to suit your own needs, then go ahead and do that. Of course, the other option you always have is you can go into Microsoft Word, and then, open a new document, a blank document, then click New. And then you can go into the resume section and then just basically start filling in the information. Your initial resume doesn't have to be perfect. Just work on one, and then you can upload it into College Central, and then it'll take a couple days for Career Services to get back to you. If it's approved, then it's fine. If it's not, they'll tell you what to do. If you are so inclined, if you live near the Youngwood campus, then naturally you can come in and make an appointment and meet with Sherry Knoll or John Amariak in Career Services, and they'll give you an hour of their time to meet with you. They also will help you if you're interested in doing an internship, or if you ever wanted to do an interview with them, sort of a mock interview to practice your skills. That's something you can do. So, but anyhow, there is the information on Getting Started 2012 in the resume section and assignments. And there's also, as I said, you can use Microsoft Word to create a resume. In Chapter 17 of our book as well, they have some samples in the job search. And so they have an example there on page 625. They have an example on 627 and 629 and also 630. So you would basically, for most of you, now some of you I know are employed, full-time working and going to school, but most of you will create what's called like an education-based chronological resume. And again, look in that Getting Started guide starting around page 18, you'll see the examples of what I mean. So you would have your objective, and then you could have like some of your key courses, some of the key projects that you've done, some of the awards that you received or activities, extracurricular here at WCCC or in your community, in your church, certifications, clearances, anything like that. But like I said, there are some examples to do. So when you submit the resume, if you have one, that's fine. You can upload it. If you have to work on one and then submit it, they'll give you some advice. And the other thing to do is to upload 3 documents into the portfolio section in College Central. So that'll take you, 10 minutes at the most. They'll just say document 1, document 2, document 3. So say, customer service evaluation, and then you can write, this was a customer service evaluation for my technical communication class that I took at Westmoreland County Community College in fall 2014. In this evaluation, I evaluated Chili's restaurant in Mount Pleasant, PA, on their customer service. And so, you can describe what it is that you are doing. Make sure too, when you go into College Central for the first time, that you fill out your profile, and then your registration rather. And then when they'll ask you if you want a full-time, part-time, internships, and all that, just check all those boxes, and then you will start to receive information from College Central. All right, what else I wanted to tell you is for the 14th of November, your written instructions will be due, and I actually love this textbook because I've used it for a long time, since about the 3rd edition, and I find it very, very accessible and user-friendly. So anyhow, in the textbook, I'm trying to find the right page here. Yeah, from about pages 223 to 233, they give some information on writing, your instructions, and then they also give some examples at the end of the chapter. I have a ton of examples in assignments, and then I have examples in that red booklet of sample assignments. So that's what's due on the 14th. And then as we move further ahead and get kind of wind down the class, you have a discussion board assignment due for Friday, November 21st. It's about a style guide that M Global has come out with. It's a case in the book, so that one's pretty simple, but you have to do 2 different postings for that one. So you have to do the first posting by the 19th of November and the second posting by the 21st. All right, then I wanted to mention just kind of the last items that we have for the class. You have letter 1 due, and that will be on Friday, November 28th. And then you have letter 2 due for Friday, December the 5th. The first letter just basically introduces a student who has never taken an online course what it's all about, how to navigate, use Blackboard, be successful, get work completed, and all that. For Friday, December the 5th, you have the second letter. You can write about a problem or dangerous intersection, which there are many of them here in Pennsylvania, or you can write about why WCCC could use an instructional technologist. And then I did want to let you know, if you submit your consumer report by that Friday after Thanksgiving, that Black Friday, you'll get an additional 10 points. Now, if you submit it for Friday, December 5th, you'll get an additional 20 points by the 28th, and if you submit it by the 5th, you get an additional 10 points. So again, that second letter is due on the 5th. You also have to do a last discussion board posting by the 5th, and then the consumer report is due, the last day is the 12th. So that is it. I just wanted to get everything taken care of, and I never like to make these videos more than 10 minutes because for whatever reason they tend to cause me problems if I go over 10 minutes. So that's it. If you have any questions, please be in touch. Thank you.